to learn how to play song number 58, Bill Grogan's Goat, in this song. We have a few things that we're going to be reviewing for this song. First, I want you to look at the beginning of the line. In the time signature, it says that it's in 4/4, which means that every beat in the song, every measure in the song gets 4 beats. If you look at the very first measure, though, there's only 3 beats in that measure, which means that there's a 3-note pickup into the very beginning of the song. If you look at the second line, the last measure, there's only 1 note in that last measure, 1 beat, which means we borrowed the other 3 beats from that measure and we put it in the beginning of the song to create the pickup into the first measure. So the song has a 3-note pickup. The other thing I want you to notice is in the beginning of the line, where most of the songs we've learned so far have had no sharps or flats in the key signature. This song does have a hashtag or a sharp sign on the very top line, which is the F line, which means every single F in this entire song is going to be played F sharp, middle finger. There is no such thing as F first finger in the song. Every single F is going to be middle finger. The last thing that we're going to have to notice is the tied notes. We have a whole note, the 4-count note, tied to a quarter note, 1 count, which means all of those tied notes are going to be worth 5 counts long. Let's start at the very beginning and we'll walk through it. We have, I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 before we start. We have for the first part, D, E, B, D for 5 counts. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Then we have G, A, G, E for 5 counts. Ready? And play. Then we have G, G, E, F sharp for 5 counts. Middle finger F. Here we go. Ready? And play. Then you have E, E, B, and then you're going to play a D, but if you look at that D, it looks like it's tied to a different note, and it's tied to another note, but there's no other note. What they did was they ran out of room to put more measures on that line. So they go to the next line, and if you look at the first note in the next line, it looks like it's tied to a note as well. So what they're doing is they're carrying the tie over from the first line to the second line. So you still have that 4-count note at the top, at the end of the first line, tied to the 1-count note on the second line, so that note is still held for 5 counts total. So you're going to play that D for 5 counts. So it's going to go E, E, B, D for 5 counts. Let's try that. Ready? And play. We're now on the second line, but we're playing the second note after the comma. We have D, E, B, D for 5 counts. Ready? And play. G, A, G, E for 5 counts. G, G, E, F sharp, middle finger for 5 counts. Then we have D, E, F sharp, G for 5 counts. Ready? And play. Great. We're going to play through the song one more time, and then we'll play all the way through without stopping. So starting from the very beginning, we have D, E, B, and then D for 5 counts. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 1. G, A, G, E for 5 counts. G, G, E, F sharp for 5 counts, middle finger. E, E, B, D for 5 counts. Next line, second note. Ready? And D, E, B, D for 5 counts. Ready? And play. G, A, G, E for 5 counts. Ready? And play. 5 counts. Ready and play. Then we have D, E, F sharp, G for 5 counts, and go. Great. Let's go all the way back to the beginning and play all the way through without stopping. If you notice, the song does say allegro, so we are going to play at a moderately fast tempo, and it also says forte, so we're going to play it a little louder. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Next line. Great job. I can't wait to hear your recording.